All right, what's up everybody? It is Eric Versteeg, 4th Dan at Robinson's Taekwondo, and I am here with my assistant, 1st Dan, Riley Schmid. So we're gonna go through some stances today, make sure everybody is on point and up to the gold standard, the Kukiwan gold standard for your stances. All right, so first, Riley, what I'm gonna have you do is we're gonna practice the attention stance first. All right, so attention in Korean is pronounced chariot. All right, so when I say chariot, what she's going to do is she's going to come to her attention stance. So first, let's come out to ready position. All right, perfect. All right, so now she's actually going to move her left foot, which is a key point. So we want to move the left foot in to the right when we come to attention stance. She's also, another part that I need you to notice is her hands are going to be closed when her hands come in together to her legs. So let's check her out. Ready, chariot. So notice right here, her hands are closed and her left foot moved from right here, all right, into the actual right foot. All right, and so that was excellent. Let's do it one more time. All right, so 준비. And chariot. Bro. All right, very nice. All right, so that was our attention stance. The second position we're going to talk about today is 준비, and we kind of went through it just a little bit, but let me detail it a little bit more. So this time we're going to start from the attention stance. So Ms. Schmid, at attention stance, and of course, just like we just taught, hands are closed and feet are together, totally together, and there's actually no gap right there. Right there. All right, so now, when we step out to 준비, this is gonna take about 5 seconds. 5 seconds. All right, so here we go. So ready? 준비! All right, excellent, amazing. And sure, go ahead and relax. All right, perfect. All right, now let's dive into 준비 position. All right, so now 준비, there's a few things that we really need to pay attention to. First is we want to make sure that we have a proper distance between the left and the right foot. All right, so let's step out again to 준비 position. All right, so now the distance in between the left and right foot is going to be the length of your foot, 1 foot length. And that's going to be the width of 준비 position. Okay, now the second coaching point is we're going to talk about the hands right here and what they do and how long it takes. All right, so let's come back to attention stance, please. All right, perfect. And 준비, notice her hands are coming up to about the solar plexus. They make a fist and then they come back down. All right, did you see that? Let's do that one more time. All right, chariot position and 준비. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice that it took about 5 seconds to come up and then back down. There is about a fist like this, gap in between the right and the left fist. So that was an excellent 준비 position. Good job. All right, now our next stance, we're gonna kind of break it down into mosogi. All right, mosogi is a Korean term for closed stance. And guess what? You've already seen it. All right, so now when we do a mosogi, all it's talking about is the feet. So when we were doing 준비, it was the whole body, mind, and spirit. All right, now we're just talking about the feet and what the feet look like. So at mosogi, it is a closed stance. So go ahead and relax, feet apart. All right, and when I'm gonna say mosogi, and she's going to, I want you to notice what happens with her feet. All right, mosogi. So the left went into the right. Easy as that. That is mosogi. That is your closed stance. So if your instructor asked you, what is your foot position whenever you go to an attention stance, it's going to be a mosogi. All right, so attention stance is right here. Feet are closed. Mosogi. All right, and now let's step out to jujumsogi. So now this is a middle stance. Jujumsogi is going to be 2 foot lengths long. So if you remember when Ms. Schmid stepped out to 준비 position, she stepped out, it was 1 foot width. But in the middle stance, we're stepping out with 2 foot lengths. All right, so let's go back to attention stance and we'll step out to Juchum Sogi. Here we go, ready? Juchum Sogi. Nice, so the distance between the right foot here and the left foot here is 2 foot lengths. All right, easy stuff, guys. Most people actually do their middle stance way too wide, but we're talking about the gold standard of Taekwondo, the cutting edge of Taekwondo, which you know that Robinson's Taekwondo is always on. All right, now our next stance is an Apsogi. All right, so Apsogi is walking stance. It's walking stance. We do a lot of walking stances in various pumses. All right, so feet together, hands to your side, and first we're going to step out to Chumbi position. So Chumbi. Beautiful. All right, now, next, we're going to step back into the Apsogi. All right, remember, walking stance. Apsogi. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, freeze right there. All right, now, check this out, guys. This is excellent. Now, the foot from the heel, which is all the way to the back, to the toe, is going to be 3 foot lengths. Now, depending on who you are, you might measure it a little bit differently, all right? But the way I measure is from the very back of the heel is going to be 1. The gap in between is going to be 2, and then the forward foot is going to be 3. 1, so that's 1 foot length right there. 2, she's going to step out, 1 more foot length, and 3, steps out, 1 last foot length. This heel is going to pivot in just a tiny bit, so there's going to be about a 20-degree pivot. Front knee is bent slightly. All right, nice, beautiful, strong stance, and that is an Apsogi. All right, so now we're talking about Naranasogi, the foot position of a parallel stance. All right, so a parallel stance is going to be 1 foot length wide. All right, so we use a Naranasogi in Chumbi position. All right, so it's a very important, it's important to get the distance correct because remember, we're talking about the gold standard, the cutting edge of modern Taekwondo. All right, so here we go. So Ms. Schmid, I just want you to step out with 1 foot length into a parallel stance. Naranasogi. Excellent. So notice that her foot position, you could fit 1 of her foot lengths right in between these feet right here. All right, so it has nothing to do with a specific foot length, it's your foot length. So my Naranasogi is wider than Ms. Schmidt's Naranasogi. All right, and it's going to be different for everybody. So it's going to be perfect for your body size. All right, so that's it for our stances and feet position for today. So together, choyek, kunye.